You're about to hear a short excerpt from a podcast discussion with Jolawn Victor, UK General Manager, Intuit Quickbooks. If you like what you hear and you want to hear the full podcast, please go to www.humanisethenumbers.online or go to your favourite podcast platform.
But the trick is that if you can identify the moment that matters, then you can translate that into value for your firm. So I'll tell a story. One accountant, she's actually a speaker at QVC years ago. She was talking about how one of her clients needed something done, and she was in their office, and so they were physically seeing her doing it, and so she was working on the computer. And when she realized what they were asking for, they were actually just asking for a pivot table. And so she just went ahead and made the pivot table for them, and they were like, "Oh my goodness, this is exactly what I've been looking for. You've saved me so much time." Of course, she didn't even bill them for that.
Yeah.
She went home and she was thinking about, okay, how do I grow my business? And so she was meeting, I think, with a consultant, and they were saying, so how much would you have charged that client for what you did? And she was like, well, nothing, because I just did it really quickly in 5 minutes. Well, how much would that client have paid for that? Right? And so this whole construct of value-based billing is tough because you're actually monetizing the emotional impact that you're delivering to someone. And so it almost feels like unfair sometimes that you're like, hey, maybe that client would have paid £1,000 for that pivot table when it took you 30 seconds. And so reconstructing, like, how do you translate value and putting almost like a price tag on that emotional relief?